Unsure about where to start in the home buying process? Curious if homeownership is even a possibility? This video just might be able to help you with those questions. What's going on? I'm Jonathan Wilson, licensed realtor here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. I've prepared this short video to serve as a general guide for those of you who are about to or thinking about starting that home buying journey. So without any further delay, let's get into it. We've heard that there's a time and a place for everything, right? Well, that too includes the home buying process and being able to answer questions like, what's my timeline? When's the right time for me to purchase? How do I know when the right time for me to purchase is? Those are questions that deal with the timing aspect of the home buying process and definitely should be answered before you even start shopping for that home. I'll go over a few scenarios to sort of help you simplify if or when the right time for you to buy may be. So first, timing deals with being able to answer questions like, how will I be financing my purchase? Nothing in life is free, and one of the biggest parts of home ownership is the plan we have to acquire it. Do I have cash saved to where I can purchase my home outright? I don't know about you, but I personally don't have that type of capital. Or will I require a loan? For the majority of us, we will require home loans to be able to finance our purchase. Next, timing deals with understanding our income. Do we have steady income? Can our income be sourced? Meaning, is it reported on our taxes? Keep in mind that only source income and bona fide gifts and grants can be counted. If I'm in the market to buy a home, but I'm already planning to pursue a new career or a job opportunity in the next 6 months, then that could push out my timeline even further. You also want to understand what your income profile looks like through the eyes of a lender, not necessarily the eyes of a borrower. Keep in mind too that lenders feel confident in borrowers who have a consistent work history in the same career field for long periods of time. Being at least 1 to 2 years bare minimum. So even if you've changed jobs recently, but you're within the same field, that still works to your advantage as a borrower. Another thing to consider with our timing is our income and our debt relationship. My income and my debt relationship is the key component in answering not if I can buy a home with a home loan, but how much of a home loan I can afford or how much home I'm able to afford. As a home buyer trying to figure out if now is even the right time for me to buy, I can calculate how much home I can afford by a simple math equation. Yeah, I know, right? Math. Called the debt to income ratio. The debt to income ratio, or DTI, which you may have heard, is simply your debt plus the potential monthly house payment. That's the monthly payment of that new house that you've been looking at for the past 3 to 4 months online, divided by your gross monthly income. Not your net, but your gross, which is essentially before taxes. So let me break that down a little bit further. Your revolving monthly debt, that's how much all of your, let's say, credit card bills are for every month, plus any monthly car loan payments or any student loan payments. Yes, lenders do want to make sure that you've been paying on those loans. Hint, hint, wink, wink. For those of you who didn't plan on paying those back, add in that new home you plan to purchase, and then you divide that by your gross income. Now that should give you a decimal number. Let's say point blank blank. Whatever number it is, you want to make sure that it's lower than 0.45 or 45%, which is a great rule of thumb. Our timing then deals with being able to answer, do I understand credit? Do I understand my credit profile? We want to not only be able to afford our home purchase today, but we also want to be able to afford our home purchase tomorrow. We can do this by mapping out the projected cost of home ownership after closing. Do I understand my yearly, my 6 month, my monthly, my weekly, and even my daily maintenances and everything in between? Now, if the answer is no, here are a few costs that homeowners have reported that they were surprised to incur. Some yearly costs like irrigation maintenance, exterior house cleaning, which even if you do it yourself, is still technically considered a cost of your time. Some 6-month costs like pest control, property taxes, homeowners association fees. Some monthly costs like utilities, of course. That's your water, your lights, your sewage, your internet, cleaning supplies and toiletries, and some weekly or even daily costs like groceries. Yes, you're gonna have to eat, some laundry, dishes, which is again considered more of a cost of your time than anything else, a whole lot more. Now, once you have some sort of general idea about everything we talked about today, then you're ready for the next step, and that's not searching for that home just yet, but it is securing a trusted advisor. Hint, hint, wink, wink. If you found this video useful, please like it, share it, save it, leave a comment or two. I want to make sure this video reaches as many folks who could use the insight as possible. Take care and continue to live limitless.